was explained to me.
Who explained to you? Who explained to you?
Jointing
Sir Noel,
voting jointly
hindi nga, sino ho nagpaliwanag sa inyo?
that the Senate and the House will be combined in a constituent assembly. And then
Yeah,
the
sir-
senators
sir,
and the congressmen will no longer be senators and congressmen, they will be constituent assemblymen.
Yeah. Sino ho nagturo sa inyo niyan?
That will be
What-
decided by the constituent assembly.
I mean, parang pinapaubayan niyo na dun sa constitution.
Yeah, well, me personally, yes. Because
Why?
I believe that congressmen and senators are bright people. They studied in Harvard, Yale, they graduated in Ateneo, LaSalle, UP.
So technically, hindi niyo
Very
pa ho,
clear.
hindi niyo pa ho alam kung anong gusto niyong palitan sa
They are
Constitution.
not puppets, they are not robots. So, I think
So,
that they
very
are
clear, Mr.
capable.
Oñate, na ang purpose mo lang kaya ka sumama dito sa PI is to castrate the Senate. Wala ka palang habol doon sa kung anong magiging kalalabasan na mga amendments sa Constitution. Gusto mo lang talagang kami
Senator De La
i-castrate.
Rosa is it's gonna be a constituent assembly.
Di
Kaya
ba ho?
nga, kasi doon ka lang nakapokus nakapokus ka lang doon sa itong seksyon na ito na gusto mong voting jointly. And then afterwards, gusto mo, bahala na sila. So wala ka palang...
I don't know what's gonna happen there, but all of you will be constituent assemblymen, and it will be you yourself.
So yung grupo nyo,
that will discuss everything.
nyo, hindi alam kung ano yung papalitan sa kung ano yung details na papalitan dun sa Constitution.
Constituent assembly.
You are not answering the
You're
question,
not-
Mr. Oñate.
Sino
Please listen to the question of Senator Senator. The situation obtaining on the ground. Itong mga tao ngayon, hinahanap na yung saan nila i-claim yung card na pinapromise sa kanila. So, sabihin na, si Atty. Abad pa nang nasa pangalan dito. Hanapin natin si Atty. Abad, singilin natin dito, i-claim natin itong card. Anong sabihin mo doon sa mga tao?
Sorry.
Ha?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you at magsusorry
Nako,
ka.
Attorney Abad.
Isipin mo na humampas ka agad kayo sa isang malaking roadblock ang Senado dahil from the very start, kinapunan ninyo kami. Chairman, during our last hearing in Davao City, galit na galit yung mga tao na nakapirma. Gustong-gusto lang bawiin yung pirma nila. And I told the regional director that you said during our previous hearing that hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin para pagbawi ng pirma dahil, as you said, there's no rules covering that withdrawal of signatures. Wala kayong COMELEC resolution, the most, wala talaga kayo enabling law na pagbabasihan sa lahat ng gagawin ninyo. So, sabi nung mga tao doon, yung barangay captain, sabi, sir, hindi naman pwedeng pabayaan yan, sir, dahil that signature of ours for us is sacred. Sagrado yan sa amin, sir. Ngayon na na-realize namin, sir, na kami ay nailad.
Mr. Oñate, handa po ba kayong bayaran yung donor's tax ng buong 55 million pesos na yan?
Well, I just want the committee to know that I have been a political operator for the past 30 plus years.
Mr. Oñate, wag na po natin
I will come to that. I will
talakayin
come to
yung
that. Let me
30
explain.
years.
Let me
No,
explain,
Mr.
please.
Oñate, do not please argue with the member.
Maraming umaasa dito, Atty. Abad. O, hinahanap ka ron.
Nahanap ko sa Davao, sikat-kat pati sa bukid nun.
Pagdating mo sa airport doon, maraming magsisingil sa'yo. Gurado yan. Gurado yan.
Same agenda, specifically the Senate Resolution 902 regarding the alleged payoffs and misrepresentations in the signature campaign for the People's Initiative of the Constitution.
Kahit po lahat ng kandidato, kasama po tayo. Pagkatapos ng bawat eleksyon, nagsusimite po tayo ng SOSE natin sa COMELEC din. And a People's Initiative, if properly implemented, na yun pong tinatanong nitong ating investigasyon, ay isang katulad din na constitutional process. At kailangan may transparency and accountability yung nagsasagawa nito. Partikular sa advertisement na itinatanong natin na walang nagtanong kay Mr. Oñate noon, sila mismo nagsabi it cost 55 million pesos. So I would still insist, Madam Chair, dun sa request ng minority leader ko na ipinangako naman ni Mr. Oñate nung araw na yon, 2 weeks ago, na maisumite yung impormasyong yon sa komite. Perhaps, Madam Chair, upon the advice of our legal, the chair could explore the issuance of a subpoena duces tecum, Madam Chair.
Sino nakakaalam sa pag-imprenta nito? Nalilito ako.
Attorney Garbin po.
Kailan niyo nakilala si Congressman Garbin?
Your Honor, I mentioned during the last hearing with Attorney Garbin, who also happens to be our client.
Wait, so,
And he told
sandali
us,
nga, kailan nga ho yung, ang tinatanong
that was
ko ho-
December po,
So,
December.
kumbaga parang December lang kayo nagsama-sama.
Yes, and they worked fast. Sila po yung nauna. In fact, the signature sheets of Attorney Abad, sila po yung nauna, humabol lang din po yung signature sheets ng pirma.
Tama po ba yun, Attorney Abad? Nauna yung grupo nyo, tapos sumunod lang si pirma?
No, no. They were already involved.
Kasasabi lang niya eh.
Mag-usap-usap na kayong tatlo,
Pwede ba
apat dyan?
magkasundo muna kayo
Mag-usap-usap
sa
muna kayo
dates?
para...
Kasi linilito na ninyo kami eh.
Yung signature sheets, nauna ako, yung pangalan ko.
Siguro, balikan lang ho natin yung unang pagtatagpo nyo. Di ba?
Pang Valentine's Day.
Pang Valentine's Day, kasi parang meron kayong love affair dalawa.
Bakit si speaker na bigla? Akala ko hindi siya kasali. Po, bakit si speaker na?
Nahuli ka sa sarili mong
Teka,
bibig, ha?
Attorney Abad,
Nahuli ka.
November, nagkakilala kayo ni Attorney Garbin. Mr. Oñate, tama po ba yung pagkaintindi namin na palibasa wala yung mga donor o hindi kayo pinayagan na ibigay yung pangalan nila, sinagot na lang ninyo. So withdraw ninyo yung kalahati ng 55 at kayo na rin ang sumagot nun. Tama nga po ba?
Yes, yes, that's what I did.
Kasi nahihilo po ako sa billing statement, hindi po tugma dun sa sinabi ninyo. Ang sabi po ninyo, ang halaga ng TV ad ay nasa 55 million. Ang unang pagkaintindi namin, 27.5
Yeah,
million.
I think I withdrew a little bit more than that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pero, ang nalilito ako po rito dahil yung billing statement ng Ghana ay nasa 211 million 935 million. Tama ba to? 786. Ba't lumobo to? Yung 55 million na dapat 27.5 million lamang, ngayon lumaki pa sa 211 million at higit. Yes
Madam
po.
Chair, that's a very sharp observation. But let me explain. The quotation there, the 211 million plus, was a quotation for an 8-week TV ad campaign. And what Mr. Oñate paid, that 55 million, represents payment for only 2 weeks, Madam Chair. You know, unang na-raise na amount, 55 million. That was good for 2 weeks. But unfortunately, it aired only for a few days. Thank you, Madam Chair.
This looks like a bill. Parang bayad na to eh.
No, Madam Chair, hindi pa po yan bayad. That is a quotation. That is a quotation sent by invoice, Madam Chair. In fact,
Meron ba kayong official receipt, voucher, resibo na tumutugma doon sa 55 milyones?
Madam Chair, we already requested Mr. Greg Garcia, our advertising guy, the creative firm, to submit so that we can comply an official receipt or a sales invoice as to the 55 million. We will submit that as soon as possible, Madam Chair.
Madam
Yes,
Chair.
maybe urge Mr. Greg Garcia, who's
Yeah,
a
siguro
friend
just
to
to share,
many of
Madam
us,
Chair.
to come and also attend or make a deposition so that we can get clarity on this matter. Yes,
Yeah, siguro,
Senator Binay,
just to
please.
share, Madam Chair, lahat naman tayo, nung tumatakbo tayo, alam natin yung proseso kung paano mag-book ng ad sa mga TV station. So, nagtataka lang ako na it's been almost a month. Kayo yung client, wala kayong kopya ng OR, ng placements nyo. So, nakakaduda na bakit na kay Mr. Garcia yung copy. Yun lang po, Madam Chair.
Tama,
Madam
hindi naman
Chair.
niya tataguin yun eh. Binayaran siya. Ba't siya magtatago ng resibo?
Yes,
Dapat
Madam
yung
Chair.
nagbayad ang
Madam
may
Chair.
resibo, di ba?
Hindi niya po itatago. We already spoke with Mr. Garcia and he told us that he will submit the invoice for the 55 million. That represents only for the 2 weeks TV ad campaign.
Nag-withdraw kayo ng higit 27.5 million pesos para i-reimburse yung mga ibang donors nyo na ayaw nyong pangalanan sa komite. A little more than 27.5 million pesos. Magkano exactly ang winidraw nyo?
I think I withdrew 28 million
Kailan nyo po winidraw yung 28 million?
last week.
Anong araw po last week? At saang bangko po ninyo i-withdraw yung 28 million?
I think the withdrawal slips have been submitted to the committee, Your
So
Honor.
since sinabit nyo po sa komite, can you tell the committee verbally this time, anong withdrawal slip ang sinabmit nyo ng aling bangko on which day last week for the amount of 28 million pesos?
Galing po yun sa tatlong account ko sa February 8 po. I withdrew the money from my personal bank accounts from 3 banks,
February 8, from which
BDO,
banks po?
BPI, and Union Bank.
And yung tatlong withdrawal slips po ay nagtototal na 28 million pesos.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we ask the COMSEC, Madam Chair, to confirm that those were the 3 withdrawal slips from BDO, BPI, and Union Bank?
Union Bank, yeah.
Yes, totaling 28
Attorney
million
Alberto,
pesos on
please.
February 8.
Yes, we are providing the members with copies.
Yes, po.
Yes, Attorney Alberto, please.
Annex A, 6 million from BPI. Annex C, cash 3 million also from BPI. Annex D, 9 million from BDO.
So 6 million, 3 million, and 9 million, totaling 18 million.
May Union Bank pa, di ba?
At may Union Bank.
Oo. Yung Union Bank, Annex B, 10 million. Yes, Secretary, please.
Annex B, 10 million from Union Bank.
So now totaling 28 million, Madam Chair. So the arithmetic tallies correctly, pero kulang pa rin yung impormasyon na hiningi ng komite 2 weeks ago to know who these donors were. And I think that's an important issue that remains unresolved, Madam Chair, and must be answered by the resource person before this investigation is concluded. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes, Mr. Oñate wanted to
Yeah, for additional information of the committee, our contributors were also invoking their right to privacy.
Madam Chair, ang sa akin
Yes.
lang, Mr. Oñate, nung pumasok sila sa ganitong advocacy, hindi pa dapat ready na sila and proud to say na ipinaglalaban nila itong charter change, itong People's Initiative. So parang nakakagulat na all of a sudden, parang hindi na sila naniniwala dun sa advocacy na pinondohan nila. Parang ganun na ho yung dumadating. So, kumbaga parang nabawasan na yung supporter nyo pagdating dito sa People's Initiative.
Naniniwala po sila pero concerned po sila sa kanilang privacy at security.
Madam Chair, bakit po sila concerned sa kanilang security? Ano bang banta sa security nila?
Because I think right now there is a little bit of a controversy. There are anti People's Initiative. There are pro People's Initiative. They just didn't want to get into this fray, so they decided that they didn't want their names revealed.
Okay, yes, Mr. Oñate, pero parang nalilito ako dahil biglang nag-atrasa nung hiningi na yung resibo. Ba't naman nagkaganon? Hindi naman kami interesado sa kanilang kinikita, hindi naman kami nakikialam sa negosyo nila. Aalamin lang natin kung sino yung mga donor. Bagay na kailangan ipagmalaki, hindi naman ikahihiya. So, you are saying, therefore, since they all opted out, kayo na lang ang sumagot. Tama po ba yun? Kasi nakakalito to dahil strictly speaking, you cannot really invoke the right of other people, no? Dapat sila mag-invoke ng security and privacy concerns nila. Pero palibasa, hindi nga sila nagpapakita, wala tayong pangalan, hindi natin makumpleto yung diskusyon.
Yes, because I think they know that they will be required to pay the BIR and all that, because some of the people,
But
some of these contributors, they have actually contributed also to other.
yes, you were saying that they've actually been contributing to other political efforts. Sanay na sila sa politika.
And they were
bakit biglaan sila
never
natatakot?
required to go to the BIR to pay donors tax.
Tagal na po yung donors tax. Laki-laki nga dati, 20%. Liniitan na nga namin sa 10. Kaya nagtataka ako,
Madam
bakit
Chair.
gulatan?
Madam Chair, if I may, please don't worry, this does not end here. We are still continuously, Mr. Oñate is still continuously trying to talk to these people, but unfortunately, the time is limited. But mahaba pa naman yung panahon, and please allow Mr. Oñate more time to speak with these people, and maybe later on, they will have enough courage to mention their names and perhaps even appear in the investigation. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, but in the meantime, Mr. Oñate has paid for their share. So binuuna ninyo yung 55 million, sinagot na lang ninyo in the meantime. So, eto nga, hinihingi rin natin, narito na yung BIR, si Attorney Tibaya ng BIR, na hinihinga ni Senator Binay at ng Chair nung proof of payment ng donor's tax at iba pang dokumento na kinakailangan sa kada donasyon.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Oñate, handa po ba kayong bayaran yung donor's tax ng buong 55 million pesos na yan?
Well, you know, I just want the committee to know that I have been a political operator for the past 30 plus years.
Mr.
And,
Oñate,
yeah,
wag
yeah,
na po
yeah.
natin
I will come to that. I
talakayin
will come
yung
to that.
30
Let me
years.
explain. Let me
No,
explain,
Mr.
please.
Oñate, do not please argue
what I'm
with the members of the committee. Ang tinatanong ko lang po, kasi sabi kanina ni Attorney Abisado, no, you are requesting for more time. Actually po, nabigyan na po kayo ng 2 linggo kalahating buwan nitong komite para humingi ng simpleng mga impormasyon. Ngayon, we are giving you the benefit of the doubt na totoong sinasabi ninyo na ibinayad nyo na lang yung kalahati ng 55 million pesos. Gusto ko pang
That is
sundin,
correct.
excuse me Mr. Oñate, gusto pong sundin, Madam Chair, yung line of questioning ni Senator Nancy. So kung yung tax due 1 month later, ay ngayon sinasalo nyo na lahat, handa po ba kayong bayaran yung buong donor's tax ng 55 million pesos at the rate of 6%?
Madam Chair, if I may, that is a legal question, and
No,
with
Madam
a-
Chair, and I was asking Mr. Oñate, not the good attorney.
Yeah,
It is
ma'am.
not a legal question po. It is a matter of fact. Facts po yung tinatanong ng komite.
Your-
Iniiba-iba nyo yung mga sequence of events or yung events na nag-transpire. We are giving you the benefit of the doubt. Tinatanong ko lang po, a non-legal question, kung handa si Mr. Oñate, bayaran ang 6% donor's tax of 55 million pesos dun sa ad na iyan, Madam
Yes, ma'am.
Chair.
Yes, ma'am. If, before he can answer, may we ask also, with all due respect to the BIR official, if the contribution was returned, is there still a taxable transaction? If there is, then Mr. Oñate will pay for it. But if there's none, baka wala na rin po. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Actually, question lang ha. Kasi di ba on record, it's your law office who's the client of the network. Tama po ba? Kasi kayo yung nag-place ng ad
Yes, ma'am, we
So
place the ad.
technically, the burden to pay BIR is also with your law office. Tama ba BIR?
It depends po kung anong tax ang babayaran.
Since donation po siya, donor, dapat
Eh,
si donor po yung nagbayad po ng
Actually,
donor.
magulo nga yung transaction Kasi parang nakakuha ng pera si Mr. Oñate, binigay niya sa law office.
Hindi, binigay daw in cash. If I'm correct, kaya ako nalilito sa narration of events, Senator Binay, nung una tayo nagtagpo, ang sabi sa hearing, dinala yung 55 million ni Mr. Oñate kay Greg Garcia. Diretso. Wala pang abogado nun. Kaya lang hindi mabuo ng pirma at ni Mr. Oñate yung documentary requirements, kaya ang Ghana Law Office ang siyang nagpirma at nagbigay ng documentary requirements. Tama po ba yun? That's according to the transcript, Attorney Abisado.
Madam Chair.
I would assume yung OR ng network, nakapangalan po sa law office.
Yes, Madam Chair. What happened was we engaged the services of Mr. Greg Garcia. He is an advertising guru. If you want to sell a product, we have a campaign. We engaged him. And then, kami ho yung client ni Mr.
Yes, pero
Garcia.
Attorney Abisado, pinag-uusapan lang ho natin yung dokumento. You submit it to the committee, a billing statement.
Yes, ma'am.
Kayo yung client eh.
Yes po.
Wala naman ho nakasulat na Greg Garcia dito. And
Yes
I
po.
would assume you signed the contract with the networks. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
And then, di sa inyo ho nga yung OR. So,
Yes, ma'am. Ang sinasabi lang ho namin, when we received the billing, we forwarded it to Mr. Oñate, and it was Mr. Oñate who paid it in cash, as he testified during the last hearing. He paid it in cash to Mr. Greg Garcia. And I'm sure Mr. Greg Garcia will also confirm that, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Yes, babalikan ko lang yung BIR. Dahil kasi, yung date ng billing statement, December 29. So yung 30 days, dapat katapusan ng January, hindi po ba? Kung ganon, yung pag-atras ng mga donor nung February 8, huli na. Due yung donor stocks as early as February, hindi po, as early as January, di ba?
Depende po actually sa intention eh. Kasi po ang pwede rin pong possible na nangyari is nag-donate and then pag return po ang term kasi, pag ni-return, way after, parang lumalabas, nag-donate back. So, pwede rin pong
Kahit lampas
pag
na yung
in-accept na po kasi
kahit
ng una.
lampas na yung 30-day period.
Opo, in-accept po ba yung donation initially? May
Inaccept,
acceptance
binayad
po.
na sa iba eh.
So,
Binayad na nga sa TV eh.
yes po. So, may donation na po yun.
Nag-airing na nga sila eh.
Yes, opo. So, kung
Ang
may-
BIR lang ang hindi sinabihan.
Opo, nag-donation na po. Meron na pong, perfected na yung contract, okay na. Dapat may bayaran na po yung donor stocks doon within 30 days. Ngayon, yung intention na ibalik, parang lumalabas, they donated it back.
That's right.
So,
So
parang
ano nangyari?
may donor stocks po ulit
Dalawang
yun.
donation. Ikalawang donor stocks na to.
Opo, kasi in-accept po nila eh. Tapos,
6%, tapos may ikalawang 6%, may penalties pa kasi late payment.
yes po.
Tanggap po ba ninyo yon?
We disagree po, but we respect the opinion of the good official from the BIR. If there are, like what we said, if there are taxable consequences, I'm sure Mr. Oñate is very much willing to settle and pay for it. Thank you. To the filing of a petition for reinstatement once we were able to comply with the requirements and the payment of the penalties. That is our expectation from the SEC, Madam Chair, based on the rules of the SEC. Thank you.
Tama po ba yon? Pagkatapos ng 2 dekada na hindi nagsasubmit ng anumang papel, buhay pa yung korporasyon?
Ma'am, the proper process is they should have filed a petition to lift the order of revocation and not submit any the compliance for MC28 that was been mentioning by Attorney Avisado.
So, Attorney
Because
Abisado, I think the SEC is questioning your legal competence.
No, not really.
Madam Chair, we cannot file a petition for reinstatement unless we update through this portal. Online submissions lang po lahat sa SEC. So we started updating. The next stage would be to submit the names, the new directors of
Attorney
PIRMA.
Abisado, you should be warned. Huwag mong tuturuan ng SEC ng trabaho nila. Baka mas
hindi po.
ma-trouble tayo nito.
Hindi po, never
Baka
my intention,
ilibing na
Madam
yung
Chair.
pirma na yan.
Hindi
Patay
po.
na nga, lilibing
Naghihintay
pa.
nga ho kami, nakikiusap kami, naghihintay kami na hopefully mapagbigyan at mabigyan ho kami ng assessment of the penalties which would allow us, once we pay, which would allow us to file a petition for reinstatement. Yun
Madam
lang po.
Chair? Madam Chair?
Yes, Senator Binay.
Naguguluhan lang ho ako, Attorney Abisado, dun sa timeline nyo eh. Nag-initiate kayo ng People's Initiative, pero hindi pa pala ayos yung documentation ng pirma nyo. Di ba dapat nag-due diligence muna kayo kung talagang may entity na pirma?
Eh baka naman last minute lang to pahabol. May nakaalala na may pirma dati. At saka, kinaladkad na lang si Mr. Oñate na napakabait na nag-volunteer na rin.
Di ba, Madam
Ganun
Chair?
ba yun?
If Pirma
Ang
does
gulo
not...
eh, ba't walang
Senator
papel?
Binay.
Eh?
Diba, if-
Walang
technic-
korporasyon, walang papel, walang resibo. Ano ba to? Lahat kababalagan?
Hindi. So, ang tanong, if Pirma does not exist, it does not exist dahil wala na, revoked na siya by the SEC. So, sino yung entity na nag-initiate na itong People's Initiative?
Madam Chair, Senator Binay, to answer your question, totoo po yung observations ninyo. When we check the status of PIRMA, we knew na canceled na po yung registration. And we also knew that it would take a while bago po kami makapag-file ng petition for reinstatement. When we checked the rules, we
Kaya
found
nga,
out that
pero
for
bakit-
purposes of a PI, Senator Marcos,
Yes, Attorney
it's only a
Abisado.
registered voter that is required to file for People's Initiative. And we are hoping by the time we file the petition, baka nga po umabot na kami doon sa part na makapagbayad na ho kami ng...
Hindi sana
ng,
hindi na ninyo ginamit yung pirma. Yung mga individual names na lang ang linatag. People naman ito eh. Basta may tao doon na nakapirma, ayos na yon. Ba't pa kinaladkad yung pirma? Bakit ginamit-gamit pa itong kalansay na korporasyon na patay na?
We understand your observation, Madam Chair. Advocacy ho kasi ni Mr. Oñate ang
Hindi ba
PIRMA. He
last
started
minute
it
lang? Parang
1997.
nakaladkad na lang to ng last minute para may mukha, para may pangalan. Ganun ba yon?
Hindi
Kasi
po.
parang hindi
Mr.
naman-
Oñate can answer, Madam Chair.
Hindi, kasi parang nahuli lahat ng dokumento, hindi pa incorporated, biglaan to. Sino ba at bakit kayo nagmamadali? Sabi mo nga, dapat nagpetisyon pa, dapat nag-ayos muna sa SEC, dapat nagsabit na sangkatutak na dokumento para ma-revive yung korporasyon. Bakit minadali?
Madam Chair, hindi po kami nagmadali. In fact, we want to clarify, wala ho kaming deadline. Our deadline is once we reach the minimum required by the COMELEC.
Madam Chair?
May
Person.
deadline po kayo ha. Yung January 30, 2 p.m. ha. Nakalampas na kayo ng
Madam
ilang
Chair?
beses.
Hindi.
Okay.
Chairman, during our last hearing in Davao City, galit na galit yung mga tao na nakapirma. Gustong-gusto lang bawiin yung pirma nila. And I told the regional director that you said during our previous hearing that hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin para pagbawi ng pirma dahil, as you said, there's no rules covering that withdrawal of signatures. Wala kayong COMELEC resolution, the most. Wala talaga kayo enabling law na pagbabasihan sa lahat ng gagawin ninyo. So, sabi nung mga tao doon, yung barangay captain, sabi, Sir, hindi naman pwedeng pabayaan yan. Sir, dahil that signature of ours for us is sacred. Sagrado yan sa amin, sir. Ngayon na na-realize namin, sir, na kami ay nailad. Alam mo ibig sabihin ng nailad? Naluko. Ay, gusto namin bawiin yun, sir. Hindi po pwede yun. Kung bubuwiin talaga namin. Tinanong ko yung regional director. Our regional director, kung gusto nilang bawiin, mabawi ba nila yung kanilang signature? Sabi ng si regional director Tambuang, Sir, in the absence of any rules, policies, I don't know how to do that. Sabi niya, maybe sir, yung nag-submit sa amin na abogado, nakilala man yun, Madam Chairman, di ba? Sino yung abogado na nag-submit, baka pwede pa namin at the very least may balik sa kanila kung gusto lang ibawiin. Attorney Alex Cunanan. So, I told the barangay captain at saka yung mga tao, nandun, kilalaman nyo yung abogado na yun. Puntahan nyo. Sabi ng mga tao, Sir, pressurein namin yung abogado na yan. Hanapin namin yan para makuha. Now, the next question is, halimbawa, yung mga election officers doon, no, na bigay ng certification, na nag-receive sa mga signatures, maawa sila sa mga tao. Kasi kababayan nila eh. Alam na, ayaw nila yung kababayan lang na maisahan, ayaw nila yung kababayan lang na maluko. Sabi ng election commissioners, masakit din sa kalooban namin, sir, na yung kababayan namin naloko sa perma. Kaya baka bibigay sila, ibigay na balik yung signature. Kung kukunin nila, sagrado yan. Kanila yan. Ngayon, kung bibigay yung mga election commissioner, ibigay nila, hindi naman kailangan ito. Balik namin yung pirma sa inyo. Wala, hindi naman kami kikita dito. Sa inyo niyan. Okay. Pag ibalik nila, are they, those election officers, liable criminally or at the very least administratively as far as your office is concerned? Kung gagawin nila yan?
Madam Chair, Your Honors, in the absence of the rules, in the meantime, wala naman pong criminal liability. Baka lang po administrative kasi po accountability namin, parang isang nagpa-receive ng sulat. Remember po, Madam Chair, with all due respect, under 6713 po, pagka nga po nagpa-receive ng sulat sa isang ahensya ng pamahalaan, dapat po ay masagot in 15 days. Parang ganun din po. Ngayon po, para po masolve na lang yung problema na katulad po at napakaganda po yung nabanggit ng ating kagalang-galang Senator Bato de la Rosa, the COMELEC will be issuing the directive to our local COMELEC on what to do with these documents or with these signatures just in case our people who signed the signatures would like to withdraw the signatures from the signature sheets. In the meantime, parang stopgap measure po muna hanggat wala talaga yung review namin. Para lang po sa puso at isip ng mga kababayan natin, at least po, kung sa palagay po nila sila ay naloko, nalinlang, pwede po nila ma-withdraw yung kanilang signature doon po sa nasa amin.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because ang tingin kasi ng taong bayan, yung mga tao na naloko sa pirma, sabi nila, ang dali-dali magpakuha ng pirma sa amin with that promise. Tapos ngayon, ang hirap palang i-withdraw. Nung na-realize namin na naloko kami, gusto namin i-withdraw, ang hirap pala. So, paano bang sabi ng ordinaryong tao na sinabihan lang na bibigyan kayo ng AX, ito yung coupon. Nakita mo yung hearing namin? Bin-issue sila ng mga coupon na para pang-claim nila in the near future, pag-release na yung, ano kaya yung release yun? AKAP ba yun? O AKAP, AX, o whatever. Ako, bago lang yung AKAP sa akin, very foreign to me, ha? Para bang tingin ko is designed for PI yung AKAP na yan, eh. Hindi ko lang talaga alam, pero bago sa akin pandinig yan. Ngayon, sabi kasi na ordinaryong tao, ano ba itong gobyerno na ito? Porque ordinaryong tao lang kami, pahirapan kami, karapatan na nga namin yan ang nababayulit. Gusto nga na karapatan namin yung bawiin yung aming perma, hindi pa ibibalik sa amin. So that's very, very injustice on the part of the ordinaryong tao. So it is incumbent on your part as COMELEC, sana gawan na nyo ng action dahil yung mga tao doon sa Davao, kung parang sa manok pa, nagpapanikad na ba? Yung gano'n na, o gusto na talagang sumugod sa election officer, COMELEC election officer's office para kunin yung kailang perma. So please, bilisan nyo yan para mabigyan nyo ng guidelines yung mga tao nyo doon sa baba. Dahil yung mga tao naman nyo sa baba, they are willing to do that kung may clearance sa'yo.
Yes, please, Madam Chair.
Wala naman sigurong nagkukontrol sa'yo, no? Wala naman sigurong pipigil sa'yo na gawin yan.
Yes, Madam Chair, Your Honors, gagawin po namin. And again, sa mga nanonood po sa kasalukuyan, gusto lang po namin i-guarantee lahat po ng mga signature sheets na yan, kasama yung mga signatures, at this point ay walang kwenta. Mere scrap of papers. Kasi wala pa naman pong bisa o kadahilanan kung bakit at paano nila gagamitin yung
Sa'yo, walang kwenta. Pero sa nag-initiate na malaki na ang ginastos, malaki na ang kapital ang nasunog, ay sabi mo that is, there's no deadline, expiry. There's no expiration date. So pag nakalimutan na yung issue about PI, pwede ka namang gabangin ng mga nag-initiate yan, tuloy natin yan, dahil kompleto na. We have already, sobra-sobra nga ang na-claim nakuha nila eh. Yung ibang distrito, hindi lang 3%. Yung iba, 20% ang nakuha nila. So, talagang malaki na investment nila dyan. Pwede nilang i-revive yung effort na yan pagtatahimik na naman ito issue na ito. Kaya, dapat may balik sa kanilang perma na yan. Sagrado yan, Commissioner. Hindi ako bugado ha, pero ordinaryong tao lang ko, pero para sa akin, pag ako'y pipirma, paninindigan ko yan. Pwede mo akong maikulong dyan kung pumirma ako at pwede akong mamatay dyan sa pirma na yan. Diba? Sa atin, sa ordinaryong tao. Kaya yung tao na yun, tulungan rin natin na ma-preserve yung kailang dignity. They want to get back their dignity, na hindi sila maloko sa ginaganon. O ito, merong card dito. Perma kayo, bigyan kayo ng card. Later on, that card can be claimed for cash ayuda from the government. Yun ang sabi sa kanila. So, please, Commissioner, gawin niyo po. Thank you.
Yes, Madam
I
Chair.
think your dates are not tallying, with all due respect, Attorney Abisado. Naglabasan ito, maaga-maaga pa, New Year. Hindi naman niya kilala si Attorney Red Tuason, di ba? Sabi ni Mr. Oñate, nakilala lang daw niya 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, ang tagal-tagal nang umiikot nitong mga papel na to. Kailan ba kayo nagka-introducean?
That is correct, Madam Chair, because Attorney Red Tuason is part of the group of Attorney Garbin. Sila ho yung nagko-coordinate sa grupo ho nila.
Madam Chair, medyo nalilito na ako. So, lumalabas 2 grupo?
Parang maraming grupo, hindi sila magkakakilala. Kanya-kanya
Actually
mga
po,
gawa.
like we said, Senator Binay, during the previous hearings, wala hong monopoly ang PIRMA on People's Initiative. Marami
sige.
din pong grupo ang gumalaw and we will not stop them. Tinignan lang ho namin
Hindi, pero
sila.
ganito
yung
na lang,
tanong, pero
at
yung
least.
tanong, di ba, pare-pareho,
Oh,
regardless of the group.
That's
Tama
right.
po.
I would like the clarification. O sabihin na natin na marami kayo at kalat-kalat all over the Philippines. Ang tanong, sino nag-imprenta niyan? Ilan ang inimprenta? Saan inimprenta? Magkano ang pagka-imprenta? Sino nagbayad ng pag-imprenta? O yung gano'n na lang kaklaro. Siguro naman may kaliwanagan dyan.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Senator Bato.
going back to the last statement of Attorney Anthony Abad, sabi niya, ang paprinta daw si Congressman Garbin.
Kaya,
Di ba? Am I correct? Sinabi mo?
Hindi, siya yung
Hindi, siya
nag-draft.
nag-draft.
Ha?
Siya nag-draft.
Siya daw nag-draft.
Siya nag-draft.
Oo.
Sino nag-imprenta?
Madam Chair, as to the operations, it will be answered hopefully by the appearance of Attorney Red Tuason during the next hearing. All the questions for sure we are confident will be answered. Thank you.
Despite the fact that he was only hired 2 weeks ago, he has full knowledge of all the operations of PIRMA and the PI project.
You
Is
are
that correct?
you must be referring to the meeting of Attorney Tuason
No, I'm
and
not
Mr.
referring
Oñate.
to anything. It's Mr. Oñate who's actually said that he only met him 2 weeks ago. Pero
Yeah.
alam niya ang lahat.
Yes, but
Eh,
maaga na
na-imprenta
po
to
sila.
noon pa eh.
Yes, Your Honor. Maaga na po silang gumalaw ni na Attorney Garbin.
Ako, Senator Bina, naliwanagan ka ba o mas nalito?
Wait, so parang lumalabas si Attorney Tuason, si Attorney Garbin, and si Attorney Abad is part of one group. Kailan ho kayo nag-umpisa mag-usap, kayong tatlo? Ni Attorney Abad, Attorney Tuason, and Attorney Garbin.
I met them in December, ma'am, Senator Binay. But with regard to nga the operations or administrative matters, I did not involve myself because
But were you part of the crafting of the...
yes, I had to review also and take a look at the draft.
And saan ho galing yung draft? Yung draft question for the PI.
Saan?
Sino ho nag-craft nung draft?
Si Congressman, or sorry, Attorney Garbin.
Okay. Madam Chair, did we invite Attorney Garbin for this hearing? Si Attorney Garbin, because apparently
Yes, Attorney Garbin was invited. He actually attended the first hearing.
Because parang lumalabas siya pala yung nag-craft nitong tanong.
Well, he drafted it. Siya rin ba nagpa-imprenta? Kasi ang sabi niya noon, talagang tumulong lang siya at saka nag-distribute. Wala siyang sinasabi kung sino nag-imprenta. Di daw niya alam. Pagkaalam ko, wala siyang sinasabi doon kasi hindi niya alam. Sino nakakaalam sa pag-imprenta nito? Nalilito ako.
Attorney Red Tuason, the operations po. I'm for sure when he appears, he will answer all the questions. Kasama ho sila sa grupo ni na Attorney Garbin po.
So, kailan ho kayo, Mr. Oñate, kailan niyo ho nakilala si Congressman Garbin?
Your Honor, I mentioned during the last hearing when Mr. Oñate engaged our firm to proceed with this project of a People's Initiative. I mentioned this also at that time with Attorney Garbin, who also happens to be our client.
Wait, so,
And he told us,
sandali nga. kailan nga ho yung, ang tinatanong
That was
ko ho?
December po,
So,
December.
kumbaga parang December lang kayo nagsama-sama.
Yes, and they worked fast. Sila po yung nauna. In fact, the signature sheets of Attorney Abad, sila po yung nauna, humabol lang din po yung signature sheets ng pirma.
Tama po ba yun, Attorney Abad? Nauna yung grupo nyo, tapos sumunod lang si pirma?
No, no, they were already involved.
Kasasabi lang niya eh.
Mag-usap-usap na kayong tatlo,
Pwede ba
apat dyan?
magkasundo muna kayo
Mag-usap-usap
sa
muna kayo
dates?
para...
Kasi linilito na ninyo kami.
Yung signature sheets, nauna ako, yung pangalan ko.
Siguro, balikan lang ho natin yung unang pagtatagpo nyo. Di ba?
Pang Valentine's Day.
Pang Valentine's Day, kasi parang meron kayong love affair dalawa. Kailan ho kayong unang nagkakilala?
Sa November.
So, November pa, so hindi
Oo.
December.
Hindi December. December, I met the speaker. And we also
So,
met
Leo, bakit
separately.
napasok
Bakit si speaker na bigla? Akala ko hindi siya kasali. Po, bakit si speaker na?
Nahuli ka sa sarili mong
Teka,
bibig, ha?
Attorney Abad,
Nahuli ka.
November, nagkakilala kayo ni Attorney Garbin.
And Mr. Oñate.
Okay, so
And?
nung meeting nyo nung November,
And
sino-sino
Anate.
yung mga players? Sino yung mga na-meet nyo? Si Attorney Garbin, si Mr. Oñate,
Itong si Argel Kabatbat. ng magsasaka.
Argel Kabatbat,
Yun yung farmers group. Diba?
Yes, farmer.
Oh,
Magsasaka.
yung magsasaka.
and
Ex-Kong din.
And Ed Gulye of CORE. Yung
CORE,
Constitutional Reform Movement. No?
Yep.
ilang hong apat.
It's the
Teka.
initial group.
Tapos, nung December, bakit kasama na si speaker maliban sa apat?
If I had met the speaker,
Apa.
we did have a meeting because they went to see him.
Oo.
And it was like sort of a courtesy call. And then after that we went and met about this signature campaign.
Kasi dati sinabi ni Mr. Oñate, hindi naman kasali si speakers. Tsaka na lang, nung nagpapasaklolo na sila, kasi mahirap nga umikot at papirmahan yung mga form.
It's the time that they went to...
Kasama
in
kayo?
December. Yes.
Nung nagtagpo kayo, nandun na yung mga papel?
Hindi pa. Not yet. I didn't see them.
Ay, wala pa nung December.
Oo, wala.
So wala talaga na tayong alam, bigla na lang sumulpot yung mga papel. Yung mga form, ganun ba yun? Nandun yung pangalan mo, hindi mo in-approve yung draft.
In-approve ko yung draft, but I didn't see the printing of the...
And Madam Chair, wala ba kayong security measures na ginawa dun sa pinapipirmahan nyo na alam nyo, para malaman nyo na talagang galing sa inyo yung forms na pinapaikot dun sa baba? Wala ko kayong ganong ginawang hakbang
Parang security, yung parang sa... like with money.
na parang may authentication na form 001, 002, tapos may signature yun na, I mean, to say na parang authentic talaga yung bibigay nyo sa COMELEC. Kasi pwede ako magpa-photocopy ngayon, neto, di ba? At mag-submit sa COMELEC. And paano
Sige.
nyo madedenay? Paano madedenay ng grupo nyo na, ay, yung papel na yan, hindi sa amin yan? Or yung pinapaikot na may sinasabing ayuda or ganyan. Hindi yun yung official na forms ng grupo nyo.
Teka.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Senator Bato, please.
kung basihan natin yung mga timeline, no? I am slowly getting the impression na parang lumalabas na hindi itong pirma ang pumunta sa House leadership para magpatulong sa PI. Parang lumalabas, it's the other way around. Yung House leadership ay nagpapatulong dito sa pirma para mapapatakbo itong PI. Parang ganun lumalabas dahil na hindi pa kaka-organize 2 weeks ago. Hindi pa kumpleto yung inyong organization. So, forgive me if I'm wrong. Pero that's my impression developing in my mind. Na para bang it's the other way around. Hindi ang perma ang pumunta doon sa House leadership para magpatulong, kundi the other way around. Kasi para bang nauna ang prepared na lahat, printado lahat itong mga papel. Kayo, hindi pa nga kayo naka-organize sa mga tao. Tapos, pang! Yun na. Perma na. Kuha na kagad ang perma. Tapos, saka kayo come into the picture. My impression only, Madam Chair. Based on their statements. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Siguro, Madam Chair, sinong common friend na nag-introduce sa inyo?
Si Congressman Rufus Rodriguez.
I see.
Which is an incumbent congressman.
That's correct.
He's the chair of the Committee on
Of the
Constitutional
constitutional
Amendments.
amendments, that's correct.
So ano instruction niya? Meet up with Mr. Onate to talk about People's Initiative?
He asked me, he said that they needed somebody who has been studying or conducting research on constitutional reform, like comparison with other constitutional structures in other countries, and how to make the Philippines globally competitive. So it's basically my ongoing thesis or dissertation. And he said that there's a group I'd like you to help.
Kailan yun?
This was in November.
November. Ito yung November meeting with Attorney Garbin.
Yes,
I see.
and the petitioners. So the expectation of me was to be a resource person and technical advisor when the whole question of constitutional amendments and constitutional reform comes up. Then I provide studies on the best design for constitutions that would make us more globally competitive.
So ang topic then was not about People's Initiative. It was not about the question dito sa form na to. Ay, parang
My
yung
interest, Madam,
participation was not about this, right?
yeah, Madam Senator, it's just that is my advocacy, and I would like to see it pushed in a most inclusive way. In other words, I'm realizing that this PI might be problematic the way it's unfolding, but still I would strongly push for constitutional reform, and best if it were a multi-sectoral, multi-partisan, and multi-regional approach, a consultative effort of the country towards a new constitution, or at least just to adjust the constitution so that we could become more globally competitive, to eradicate poverty, and to have more citizen participation.
Kaya nga, if I may,
Yes,
Senator Nancy, kaya nga, kung kayo ang nasa likuran nito, prangkahin ko lang kayo, wrong move lang kayo dito sa ginawa ninyong quiz, itong ginawa ninyong voting. Kinapon nyo kagad kami. Hindi, gusto pala ninyo na multi-regional, multi-sectoral, yung palang gusto mo. Napakaganda lang gusto mo. Pero yung pamamaraan ay mali. Isipin mo na humampas kagad kayo sa isang malaking roadblock ang Senado dahil from the very start, kinapunan ninyo kami. Tinanggalan nyo kami ng boses. Isipin mo, voting jointly, how can we voice out the 24 of us against 316 of them? So mali yung start ninyo, kaya kayo nagka-problema. Pero kung inayos ninyo yan, ako mismo, I will support. Nagsasabi na ako, noon pa, nag-file nga ako ng economic chacha reform sa noon pa, resolution. You might be getting the support of the Senate kung hindi ninyo kaagad from the very start pa lang, iba ng intensyon ninyo kinakapunan nyo kagad kami. Kaya kami nag-react ng gusto. At nabulabog tuloy yung PI ninyo. Di ba?
Personally, Madam Chair, on my behalf, and Senator De La Rosa, I apologize the way things have turned out. But my bottom line is really, I just want constitutional reform to happen. And if it can be...
In any which way?
Well, in fact, it would be great if the Senate, as the sort of the wise men and women of the nation, are the ones taking the lead in really doing a comprehensive review of the Constitution. That would be great.
Yes, but we should allow for the people to debate and discuss and be made fully aware of the difference between unicameral and bicameral. I'm not here to defend the Senate, even if I do so, but certainly such a large change cannot be sneaked through this way. Anyway, I would just like,
Madam Chair.
yes.
Hindi naman kami talaga mga wise. mas wise kayo. Dahil nga, kinakapunan nyo kaagad kami from the very start, mas wiser kayo kaysa amin. Mas wise kayo. Thank you.
Eto, pipilitin ko lang, si Mr. Oñate ang laging nagbabayad sa lahat. Baka may alam naman kayo sa printing. Baka kayo na naman ang nag-abono ng printing. At saka napakarami ito, milyon-milyon ang ginastos. Massive resources were required, 1,500 to 4,000 for the collectors of the signatures. May alam po ba kayo sa printing? Or saan nanggaling yung mga form na sangkatutak?
I had no hand in the printing of the signature forms, Madam Chair.
I see. Okay, so we will have to await with bated breath Attorney Red Tuason in that case. Attorney Abad, to go back to you, were you at least aware that the signature sheets with your name and only your name were printed and distributed nationwide?
Yes, I was aware, Madam Chair.
So that, in fact, seeing how divisive and problematic this PI has become, do you withdraw your name from the form, or would you like to, if given the opportunity at this juncture?
No, Madam Chair. I will stick with this. I will stick with the petition. However, I will.
And you uphold, you still are determined to defend its legality and constitutionality?
Well, as far as it can go. But like I said, if the Senate, the House, and the people, no, different organizations can come together on a consultative basis to review the Constitution, I'll be happy to shift and to work in that capacity.
Certainly,
Madam
you know
Chair?
it's called the People's Initiative. It really shouldn't be coming from the House or the Senate for that.
You are going to withdraw your name despite the fact na posibleng mangyari na yung mga tao na binigyan ng card na magkiklaim ng 3,000, sabihin ng mga nag-recruit sa kanila, nagpapirma na wala na kami dyan. Punta na lang kayo kay Atty. Abad kasi siya man nandiyan pangalan, no? Doon mo singilin kay Atty. Abad yung 3,000 na pinapromise namin na yung card ninyo. Hanapin niyo si Atty. Abad. So you're willing to face those people?
Well, my understanding is that there is no, it should not be linked to this amount. So I will tell them that.
Kaya nga, I'm just giving the situation. The real, ikaw kasi, puro kuhan yung ideal situation yung inisip mo eh. The situation obtaining on the ground. Itong mga tao ngayon, hinahanap na yung saan nila i-claim yung card na pinapromise sa kanila. So, sabihin na, si Atty. Abad man ang nasa pangalan dito. Hanapin natin si Atty. Abad, singilin natin dito, i-claim natin itong card na ito. So, anong sabihin mo doon sa mga tao?
Sorry.
Ha?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you at magsusuri
Nako,
ka.
Attorney Abad, maraming nagreklamo na linoko sila, pero yung pangalan mo nandun. Hindi ba bawal yon bilang abogado? May ethics, marami tayong sinusumpaan na hindi po pwede yon, taking advantage of clients, of all these signatories who were not fully aware of what they were signing, in fact were misled. And in many cases, tinakpan pa yung pipirmahan nila para lang makakuha ng ayuda. Di ba bawal po yun bilang abogado?
Well, I should not be, as a lawyer, should not be involved in anything that is illegal or improper. I understand that.
Kaya nga, pero ang pangalan mo nandoon, at least, if hindi ka naman legally maiipid dyan, pero konsensya mo lang rin. Ang daming taong naisahan niya, nailad, naluko. So, dapat makonsensya ka rin, pangalan mo nandoon sa papel eh. Tapos sila ngayon, nag-expect ng ayuda coming from those people na nagpapapirma. Ikaw nandoon sa papel eh. Dapat makonsensya rin kayo.
Opo.
Di ba?
Attorney Abad, the evidence of fraud and deception of the signatories is overwhelming. Do you still insist that this was the right thing to do? And that you still abide by the ethics that you swore to as a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am. Because
Ginamit ang pangalan mo para lokohin ang tao. Nagmudmud ng pera ng suhol, ng linlang ng mamayang Pilipino. Payag kayo ron.
No, of course, I don't want that to happen, Madam.
Nangyari eh. Ang pangalan mo lang nakatakda ron. Wala naman ibang pangalan. Ikaw lang naman ang sisisihin ng lahat. Payag kayong ganon. Alam ninyo from the beginning na magkakaganon.
Yes, I was aware of the risks.
We're aware na magbibigayan ng pera?
No, ma'am.
So
My
what-
understanding
So
is
ano
that
yung
it's not
risk that
supposed-
you were talking about?
Well, I knew that, well, with my name there, and well, it should have been the names of all the petitioners, that I had to stand by it, no? And, well, if there's some problems that come up because of it, I will address that.
Yes, supposing you filed a petition for People's Initiative, you would have represented PIRMA or yourself, or Change Philippines, or any of these organizations.
I would
Is
be
it
there.
your personal capacity? Kasi yung pangalan mo lang naman doon, wala namang PIRMA. Yung petition will be representing yourself personally? Ganun ba yun?
I will be there in my personal capacity, petitioner, as the, as well as the other petitioners.
So, hindi na yung PIRMA.
No, I'm not there as their counsel. I'm there to assist them.
Okay, paano yung mga tao na linoko at gusto ngayon i-withdraw yung kanilang mga signature, hindi naman na pumapayag yung COMELEC at wala namang patakaran, these are the people that you will file a petition for as well? You will be their lawyer, correct?
If they, are you saying if
It's
they
in the
withdraw?
form.
Hmm.
It's what you have. Andito po eh. Andito dito. Diba? We hereby authorize Attorney Anthony Abad to cause the filing of the petition, perform any and all acts necessary in furtherance thereof. Sagot mo lahat.
Yes, ma'am.
Pati yung fraud, pati yung panliling lang, pambobola, yung suhol, yung pera ng gobyernong ginamit. Kaya mo lahat yun.
Ma'am, I did not join this to engage in fraud or any improper behavior.
Kaya nga, nangyari na nga eh.
nangyari na
Tinatanong ka namin kung pananagutan mo ba yan. Nangyari na nga eh. Ang dami nag-testify na gano'n ang nangyari sa field. So pananagutan mo yan.
I'll address it.
Ha? You will face them?
Hmm.
Ha?
Yes.
And just say sorry to them?
Well,
Madam Chair,
Yes, Senator Risa po.
about that point just raised by Sendroy De La Rosa, I mean, sorry na lang ba? Sorry na lang ba? Ang dami-dami na po, just this manifestation, Madam Chair, before I move to another hearing, but after 3 hearings of our committee, na napakalabo nung isang tanong, bakit? Ang dami na pong advocates, pero wala ni isa sa kanila nakasagot ng tanong, ano yung purpose ng proposal to vote jointly? No? So, sorry na lang ba, Madam Chair?
Yes, I'd like to recognize Senator Bongo, who's been very patiently.
If I may lang po, Attorney Abad, saan pwedeng i-claim nung mga may mga stub na ayuda? Kasi dun sa Mindanao, tinakpan daw nito, tapos may kapalit na coupon, may kapalit na ayuda. Saan mo ba pwedeng i-claim nila? Pwede bang i-claim sa inyo po? Kasi pangalan mo nakalagay dito, Attorney Abad.
yes, I understand, Senator.
Yung sinasabing ayuda o pera kapalit sa pirma na tinakpan, may coupon. Ang problema, hindi nila alam kung saan nila i-claim to. Pwede mo bang sagutin yung taong bayan kung pwede nilang i-claim sa inyo?
I'm not in a position to address those
Hindi, ang
claims.
pangalan kasi, pangalan mo eh. Attorney Anthony A. Abad. So, yung ibang tao, yung mga kababayan nating mahirap, pinagsasamantalahan po. Ang tanong dyan, saan nga nila kukunin? Kung nag-expect sila ng kapalit, pwede ba nilang i-claim sa'yo? Kasi pangalan mo nga nandito.
Opo, pero I am a petitioner. I'm awaiting the prospering of the petition. I'm not part of the operation or the administrative part of...
So, are you aware na meron ng kapalit na ayuda to?
no, I'm not aware
Paano yan kung ikaw ang hanapin? Anong sabihin mo?
that I'm not aware.
Maraming umaasa dito, Attorney Abad. Oo, hinahanap ka ron.
Nahanap ko sa Davao, sikat-kat pati sa Bukidnon.
Pagdating mo sa airport doon, maraming magsisingil sa'yo. Gurado yan. Gurado yan.
Just to give you advance info, yung card, claim stub na merong building ang nakalagay, District 1 yun ng Davao. Mga residente. Yung card na ang nakikitang picture doon ay Bundok, District 2 yun ng Davao. Yung card na ang picture nakalagay Aguila, District 3 yun ng Davao. Bigyan lang kita ng information. Gaano kadami yung tao magki-claim sa iyo niyan kapag
We're just flashing on screen all the affidavits, the signature forms, all containing Attorney Abad's name that were provided us throughout the country. Napakarami niyan eh. Anong sasabihin natin sa kanila? Sorry na lang ng sorry. Pwede ba yun?
Madam Chair, although my name appears by itself, actually I'm part of of a group, no? And I would also defer to the other petitioners because they are the ones who are administering, no, organizing the signature campaign.
yung nga, Madam Chair, ordinaryong tao. Walang ibang hanapin, ikaw talaga.
Tama.
Hahanapin ka talaga itong mga tao na ito, singilin ka na doon sa card nila. Dahil sa ngayon, as we speak, hindi pa na-withdraw yung kanilang perma. So, siguro, incumbent on your part siguro, kausapin mo yung Comelec, bilisan ninyong ibalik yung perma nila dahil ako ang sisingilin ng pera ng mga tao niyan na pumirma. Siguro, kausapin mo yung Comelec, bilisan nyo, Chairman, ibalik yung perma nila dahil ikaw talaga sisingilin ng mga tao na yan.
Madam Chair, parang mas mahirap yata mag-withdraw kaysa magpapirma.
Ang layo. Hindi.
Okay na, may assurance naman si Comelec Chairman, Madam Chair, di ba? Kanina, nabilisan niya yung pagbigay ng instructions. Thank you. That's a very commendable move coming from the Chairman of the Comelec. Thank you, sir.
Is it normal practice for people to authorize unnamed persons to file a lawsuit on their behalf? Kasi ikaw lang nakasalang, di ba? Yung et al., di naman natin kilala. Is it fair to those people who signed the signature sheets to authorize et al., assuming you had no knowledge? Paano naman yung et al.? Normal ba yun? Parang hindi pa ako nakakakita ng ganun eh. Di mo kilala.
Madam Chair, would
Di
this
mo alam
be
sinong
would this be
pinirmahan mo?
acceptable sa Comelec na et al.?
Because, Madam Chair, hindi naman po na-file pa sa amin officially yan. At sabi ko nga po, until today...
We're speaking hypothetically. Wala pa naman petition. Kunyari lang.
dapat po enumerate nila yung mga et al. Nila.
Kasi
kung
nga,
sakasakali.
nakasalang lang si Attorney Abad. Sabi ni Attorney Abad, wala siyang alam at ang masasabi lang niya, sorry. Ganon. Paano yung et al.? Wala nang matatakbuhan itong mga pobreng tao na pangakuan, na bola. Ayan, at nagka-trouble-trouble.
Actually, Attorney Abad, I would assume nakita mo tong form. Hindi mo ba sinabi kay Attorney Garbin, kay Congressman Garbin, na bakit ako lang ang nakalagay dito? Bakit hindi niya sinabi? Di sana sa billing, mas siya. Total, dahil siya yung nakaisip nung tanong, di ba, na why you?
Yeah. Actually, Senator, I did question. I would have preferred that all the names were there, but they printed without the others, no, et al. It became et al. To shorten it.
But why not Congressman Garbin? Why
Oo
you?
nga
Alphabetical.
Hindi, pero maikli lang naman listahan mo eh. Etong ex-congressman ng magsasaka, ayan. Tapos si Ed Gule ng CORE, ayan. Bukunti lang naman kayo, si ex-Justice Veloso. Iilan lang kayo, ba't hindi na lamang linista?
I know that if there will be a petition, all the names have to be spelled out, no? And I am not sure if any additional forms will have already the names.
So at
But-
this point, pwede na rin miski sino magsabi na member siya ng pirma? Kahit hindi ninyo kilala, yung change, ano ba yun? Yung change, yung nandun sa Davao. Can pirma question him? Can Mr. Oñate ask him? What about you, since the signatories are the ones that will give the authority? Is it therefore that they're also the only ones who can determine who a certain person is authorized to bring the suit, di ba? Isn't that correct? Dahil yung et al, wala namang maliwanag dun. Miski sino pwedeng maging et al. Tama po yun. Miski sino pwede maging et al. Wala naman nakalista eh. So anybody who claims to be part of et al. Can also file the petition. Is that correct? Pag sinabi ko et al., hindi naman buo yung pirma, hindi naman kayo magkakakilala, o di miski sino pwede mag-et al. Miski sino pwede mag-withdraw ng pangalan. Maski sino can cause the whole thing to be dismissed. Tama ba yun? Hilong-hilo na ako sa inyo. Eto ba talaga ang patakaran ngayon?
Madam Chair.
Yes,
Hindi.
Senator
Umalis kasi ako
Binay.
kanina, so I don't know kung nasagot na ni Attorney Abad. Kung kailan na-finalize ito na yung magiging form? And meron ho ba kayong pinirmahan, Attorney Abad, na parang signing na you're agreeing to this form? When was this finalized?
In December.
Ano ba? Timeline ng December? Late December? Or
Would have been just before Christmas.
Yeah.
And sino
That's correct.
sino yung naging parang decision-making body na nag-agree na ito na talaga yung gagamitin natin?
Well, it was Attorney Garbin who came up with it. I did not sign.
So Attorney
Okay.
Garbin was in the meeting. Who
Yes.
else?
Noel
Okay.
and I think Ed Gulye was there already, and Argel Kabatbat.
Kayong lima lang yung nandun sa meeting. Wala pa sila Attorney Avisado.
Kasama. I think they've been counsel of Noel and Pirma from before.
So kayong anim lang.
Well, the law firm. No?
Madam Chair, if I may volunteer the information, hindi
Yes.
lang po yan puro Attorney Abad. There are also forms na nandun yung pangalan ni Attorney Garbin for
Wala pa
Bicol,
kasi kami nakikitang ganun.
Attorney Kabatbat for sa North. So,
Wala rin
that's
kami
what we
nakitang
gathered.
ganun.
Opo. And hopefully ito po sa operations ho yan. Once mag-testify na po yung ating operations.
Maybe you can help us, Attorney Avisado. Normal na patakaran yung et al. Tapos authorized to file a petition on their behalf. Tama po ba yun?
With all honesty, Madam Chair, ang intindi ko ho kasi dyan, that is the first wave. Yung second wave ng forms, may mga pangalan na po yun, Attorney Garbin, sina Attorney Veloso, and Attorney Kabatbat. So,
would you kindly
different
give us
stages lang
copies
po yun.
of those forms? Because the only form that we have seen circulated only contain Abad et al. Which
Madam
is very,
Chair.
very curious. Attorney,
Yes, ma'am, we will compare.
Senator De La Rosa, please.
Can we ask the COMELEC to provide us copies, kahit na pictures lang nung sinubmit sa kanilang mga election officers? Yung containing the names of those sinabi ni Attorney Abad na may ibang mga pangalan, Garbin, sino pa yung iba? Kung meron, pwedeng submit to this committee?
Madam Chair, Your Honors, patanong po namin sa lahat ng local COMELEC namin.
It was explained to me.
Who explained to you? Who explained to you?
Jointing
Sir Noel,
voting jointly means
hindi nga, sino ho nagpaliwanag sa inyo?
that the Senate and the House will be combined in a constituent assembly. And then,
Yeah.
the
Sir-
senators
sir,
and the congressmen will no longer be senators and congressmen, they will be constituent assemblymen.
Sino ho nagturo sa inyo niyan? Si Attorney Abad ho ba ang nagpaliwanag sa inyo na ganyan?
No, some of the other proponents of
Like
People's
who?
Initiative.
Like who
And
po?
then this
Hindi, Sino po?
constituent-
Sino po?
Constituent assembly, they
Hindi,
will
You are
be
not
the ones
answering the
to-
question, Mr. Oñate.
Sino ho
Please
nag-
listen to the question of Senator Senator Binay.
Hindi ko naman ho
Ha?
tinatanong yung...
Yeah, tinatanong ka kung sino. Please answer.
I know her, okay, yes.
Hindi nga.
Tinatanong ka lang ho kung sino ho yung Kasi apparently, hindi nyo alam na para may kailangan may magpaliwanag sa inyo kung bakit ito yung proposal. So, sino ho yung nag-convince sa inyo para ito yung itanong? Was it Attorney Garbin? Was it Attorney Abad? Was it
Yeah, my
Attorney
lawyers.
Avisado?
My lawyers.
Madam Chair, my understanding was when this was discussed,
Who discussed it?
the group, we are only allowed to propose amendments on one subject. And there is a sentiment which was expressed during the last hearing that the door to charter change has always been closed from the House to the Senate. Sarado ho yung pintuan. And the best way is to propose
sure?
amendment
Are
on
you
the...
sure?
Yan po yung
Are you
testimony, not personally, Mr. Senator, yan ho yung testimony ni Attorney Garbin, who was
So
the former...
from the very
former-
beginning, there was really an intention to castrate the Senate. Yun talaga gusto ninyo kasi jointly kagad ang pinasok
Wait,
ninyo
so
eh.
si Attorney
No, Your
Garbin
Honor.
ho nag-isip, si Congressman Garbin.
The group ho, kasi Attorney Garbin happened to be the former chairman of constitutional reforms in Congress. So, and also in the interviews of former Congressman Rufus Rodriguez, yun din po yung sentiment. That's why it was a consensus of that group that to propose amendments through People's Initiative, since one subject lang naman kami, itong voting requirement na. It may be very unpopular and very antagonistic on the Senate. Pasensya na po talaga ho kayo. But that is the campaign of the group on People's Initiative. Thank you po.
And hindi ho kayo nagsalita na Attorney Abad na, I mean, dun sa group wala man lang nagsabi na, wait lang ha, baka magkaroon ng resistance kasi nilulusaw natin yung, dinidiminish natin yung power ng Senate. Kasi hindi lang voting jointly, pati yung provision na dapat Speaker and Senate President yung pwedeng mag-call. Ginawa yung Speaker or Senate President. So talagang there was that intent to diminish the power of the Senate, which runs against the spirit of the Constitution na kailangan bicameral yung setup ng House tsaka ng Senado.
I had no hand in the drafting of the signature form.
But you agreed to it. Tama po ba? You agreed to this provision. Tama po ba? Naniniwala kayo na...
Voting jointly. Because there will be a constituent assembly composed of congressmen and senators, and they will be the ones that will discuss all of the possible changes, economic, and so on. And I
Hindi
believe
po
that...
ba may interview kayo? You had an interview where you stated that deliberately you included jointly in order to diminish the
No, the
potentially
interviewer asked me,
antagonistic votes of the Senate.
interviewer asked me, so madadilute ang Senate dyan. So I said,
Oo.
yes, nadadilute. But I believe that congressmen and senators, they are highly educated, they are
Ang tanong
bright
ko lang ho,
people.
bakit wala ho kayong-
They are not robots.
Actually,
they,
Mr.
they, they are
Oñate,
not
parang
robots.
sinabi po
And then
ninyo
they will
na
discuss,
nasadya
and
yun.
debate, and argue.
Hindi, ang tanong ko lang din ho, bakit wala kayong kinausap sa Senado? I've heard names from Congress, but I've never heard na may kinausap kayong former senator
Daming
or incumbent
pro-chacha rito,
senator.
ang daming pro-economic provisions, hindi rin tutol ang karamihan sa PI kasi nasa saligang batas. Bakit nga kami hindi kinausap?
No, bakit hindi niyo ho kami kinausap?
Well, without hanging in the air, I'd like to excuse Attorney Chel Diokno. I think he's busy. If there's anything you'd like to add to this very difficult discussion po.
None anymore. Thank you so much, Madam Chair and all Your Honors.
Yes, maraming salamat. Who's raising his hand? Yes,
Madam Chair.
San Lakas po. Oo.
Madam Chair, before we go
yes,
dun sa can we just get an answer why the Senate was not consulted? Or why
balikan
senators were not
natin.
consulted? Considering na malaking epekto itong ginawa nilang provision. Siguro Attorney Abad or Mr. Oñate. Bakit hindi ho?
What's the question again, Madam Senadora?
Hindi kasi parang, di ba ho, nag-meeting kayo with the Speaker. How come there was no effort to meet with the Senate President?
I was told that Congress already filed more than 300 resolutions regarding charter change, but all those 300 resolutions were ignored by the Senate.
And just
Yun
because,
lang sabi sa akin.
sino ho nagsabi sa inyo?
Yung mga kasamahan namin,
Like who?
Congressman Garbin, Congressman, and then my lawyers, Congressman Rufus Rodriguez.
Yung mga nilapitan nyo,
Kaya gagawin daw jointly na dahil hindi binabasura lang ng Senado lahat ng mga resolution about charter change. 300 plus na daw.
tapos naniwala ho,
hindi ko alam.
tapos naniwala ho kayo sa kanila. I mean, you didn't even bother, di ba? Malay nyo, itong present setup ng Senado, mas open sa usapin ng charter change. Was there an effort or no effort at all?
I just believed what they told me.
Very clear naman, Madam Chair, Senator Nancy, na gusto talaga nila tayong i-blind. The mere fact na inupakan nila yung PI na yan during our break, talagang may masamang intensyon. Very clear. Very clear.
So kung nagsaksito, what was the next step? What provisions were you supposed to change in the Constitution? Or ang end goal is talagang palitan na yung Constitution?
What I understood was this one body now, wherein everybody will now be called constituent assemblymen, will be the one that will debate and will be the one that will discourse, will be the one...
Pero Mr.
that
Oñate, kailangan may end goal ho kayo eh. Ano yung end goal? Ano yung provisions na gusto nyong palitan sa Constitution? Or totally gusto nyo nang palitan yung Constitution?
That will be decided by the Constituent Assembly.
I mean, parang pinapaubayan nyo na dun sa Constitution.
Yeah, well, me personally, yes. Because
Why?
I believe that congressmen and senators are bright people. They studied in Harvard, Yale, they graduated in Ateneo, LaSalle, UP.
So technically, hindi
Very
nyo
clear.
pa ho alam kung anong gusto nyong palitan sa
They are
Constitution.
not puppets, they are not robots. So I think
So,
that they
very
are
clear, Mr.
capable.
Oñate, na ang purpose mo lang kaya ka sumama dito sa PI is to castrate the Senate. Wala ka palang habol doon sa kung anong magiging kalalabasan na mga amendments sa Constitution. Gusto mo lang talagang kami
Senator De La
i-castrate.
Rosa is it's gonna be a constituent assembly.
Kaya nga, kasi doon ka lang nakapokus eh. Nakapokus ka lang doon sa itong section na ito eh. Na gusto mong voting jointly. And then afterwards, gusto mo, bahala na sila. So wala ka palang...
I don't know what's gonna happen there, but all of you will be constituent assemblymen, and it will be you yourself.
So yung grupo nyo,
that will discuss everything.
hindi alam kung ano yung papalitan sa kung ano yung details na papalitan dun sa Constitution.
Yeah, because in
Basta ang
the
importante lang ho,
ultimate analysis, it will be the
Basta ang
constituent
importante lang
assembly
ho,
that will
maalis
decide
yung,
everything.
ma-diminish yung power of the Senate.
Yes po. Sa amin po, sa SNPP, sa Samahang Nagkakaisang Pamilya ng Pantawid, bilang Pangulo ng Samahan, kami po talaga ay nagbabantay din dito, no? Kasi po, totoo po yun, na yung mapanglin lang. Kasi nga, ay halos kasi sa mga member, halos kasi na pumirma po dyan, mga purpose beneficiary. Bakit po? Kasi nga, ang sinabi may kapalit, no? May kapalit 100 to 1,500. Siyempre kasi sa sobrang hirap din po, no? At hindi nila naintindihan kung ano pong pinipirmahan nila. Kaya po kami mismo sa samahan ay may mga GC kami, wag po kayong pumirma diyan. Mahalaga ang pirma nyo, alamin nyo kung para saan po yan. Dahil wag tayo na kagaya noon, kung anong mga ginagawa, sa amin pala bilang isang mahihirap ay lalong naghihirap nang dahil sa mga ganyan. Dahil hindi lang po ito nangyayari, di ba? Panahon ng eleksyon, ganun po ang nangyayari. Kaya ang posisyon po namin dito ay talagang binabantayan namin. At doon po, totoo po yon na mayroong pumirma na gusto nilang bawiin yung pirma. Pero ang problema, yun po yung tinatanong namin, papaano po mabawi ang pirma nga, na ano po namin narinig po natin ngayon sa Kumilik, na yun pala ay hindi po agad masolusyonan, no? Kundi tatakbo pa ng mahabang panahon. Sa amin po, bilang isang nasana naman po, wag baguhin yung batas, di ba? Yung Constitution. Ang dapat po tugunan, ang kahirapan ngayon. Bakit po? Ang taas ng bilihin na dapat po, yun yung tugunan, di ba? Yun yung gawa ng solusyon dahil nga, kaya po pumapatol ang mga tao dahil kailangan nila ang pera. Dahil nga, ang taas ng bilihin, ang bigas pa lang, 65 na.
So alam ninyo na may suhol o alok ng ayuda.
Totoo po yon.
Marami sa pangkat ninyo ang
Halos po nationwide.
sinabihan. Halos
Yes po.
nationwide. Maraming
Oo.
salamat, Mrs. Tubelio. At tunay kayong mga kinatawan o mahihirap. At sana, kung totoo yung People's Initiative, nagmula sa pangkat ninyo.